Mike Tyson, widely regarded as one of the greatest and most controversial figures in boxing history, led a life marked by extraordinary success, personal turmoil, and eventual redemption. From his meteoric rise to the top of the heavyweight division in the 1980s to his fall from grace and comeback story, Tyson's life has captivated the world. This article delves into the life and career of the man who became a symbol of both brutality and resilience. Early life, a tough beginning. Born on June 30th, 1966, in the Brownsville neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York, Michael Gerard Tyson grew up in a tough, poverty-stricken environment. His childhood was marked by crime, violence, and instability. Tyson's father abandoned the family early, leaving his mother, Lorna Tyson, to raise him and his siblings in a troubled home. By the time he was a teenager, Tyson had already been arrested multiple times for petty crimes. At the age of 13, he was sent to a juvenile detention center in upstate New York, where his life took an unexpected turn. There, Tyson met Bobby Stewart, a former boxer and counselor who recognized his potential and introduced him to Cus D'Amato, a legendary boxing trainer. The making of a champion. Cus D'Amato became a father figure to Tyson and took him under his wing, teaching him not just the art of boxing, but also mental discipline and self-belief. Under D'Amato's guidance, Tyson's raw talent was honed into a deadly skill. With his unique peekaboo boxing style, marked by incredible head movement and aggressive punching power, Tyson quickly made a name for himself in the amateur boxing world. At the age of 18, Tyson turned professional in 1985. His rise was swift and explosive. Tyson knocked out his first 19 opponents, 12 of them in the first round. His ferocious style, combined with his intimidating presence in the ring, earned him the nickname Iron Mike. In 1986, at just 20 years old, Tyson made history by becoming the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history when he knocked out Trevor Berbick in the second round to win the WBC heavyweight title. He quickly unified the division by capturing the WBA and IBF titles, defeating James Bone Crusher Smith and Tony Tucker, respectively. By 1988, Tyson was the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and one of the most feared men in sports. The fall, personal struggles, and controversy. Despite his dominance in the ring, Tyson's personal life began to unravel as his fame grew. Cus D'Amato passed away in 1985, just as Tyson's career was taking off, leaving a void in his life that he struggled to fill. Surrounded by people who often exploited his wealth and fame, Tyson's behavior became increasingly erratic. In 1990, Tyson suffered a shocking defeat at the hands of underdog Buster Douglas in Tokyo, losing his heavyweight titles in one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. Tyson's aura of invincibility had been shattered. However, his personal troubles were far from over. In 1992, Tyson was convicted of rape and sentenced to 6 years in prison. The conviction tarnished his public image and seemed to mark the end of his boxing career. Tyson served 3 years before being released on parole in 1995. His return to boxing was highly anticipated, but his subsequent fights, while successful in terms of financial gain, did not restore the dominance he once had in the ring. The infamous bite, downfall in the ring. Tyson's career hit a new low in 1997 during his rematch with Evander Holyfield. In one of the most infamous moments in sports history, Tyson bit Holyfield's ear twice during the fight, resulting in his disqualification. The incident shocked the world and led to Tyson being banned from boxing temporarily. The bite fight became a symbol of Tyson's volatility and the depths to which his career had fallen. Redemption in later career. After the Holyfield controversy, Tyson's boxing career never fully recovered. He continued to fight, but his performances were inconsistent, and he was no longer the fearsome force he once was. In 2005, after suffering back-to-back losses, Tyson retired from boxing, ending his career with a record of 50 wins, 6 losses, and 2 no contests. However, in the years following his retirement, Tyson began a journey of personal redemption. He confronted the demons of his past, including substance abuse and mental health issues, and sought to reinvent himself. He embraced roles outside of boxing, appearing in movies, television shows, and even a one-man Broadway show titled Mike Tyson, Undisputed Truth, where he candidly shared stories of his tumultuous life. Tyson also developed a passion for cannabis advocacy, becoming involved in the legal marijuana industry. His public image transformed from that of a troubled athlete to a man who had survived personal and professional hardships and emerged wiser and more reflective. Legacy, more than a boxer. Mike Tyson's legacy in boxing is undeniable. At his peak, he was one of the most dominant fighters in the sport's history. His combination of speed, power, and aggression made him a unique force in the heavyweight division. Beyond boxing, Tyson's life serves as a cautionary tale of how fame and fortune can spiral out of control without the right guidance and support. Despite his troubled past, Tyson's journey of redemption has made him a beloved figure in popular culture. His story is one of resilience, illustrating that even after falling from the highest heights, it's possible to find peace and purpose. Today, Mike Tyson is seen not only as a former world champion, but as a man who has found a way to overcome his inner battles, symbolizing hope for others who seek redemption.